Hey girl, what's up and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Christina. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's video, which don't let this look intimidate you at all. I know that people are sometimes like really iffy or scared to work with like red pinkish eyeshadows because it can go from okay to terrible real quick, but I'm actually going to show you a really easy way to achieve this look. So if you want to see how I did it, then just keep on watching. Alright y'all, so today we're starting a little bit different, and trust me, it is weird for me too. If you do your eyeshadow before your foundation, doing it the other way is so weird. So I already did one eye off of camera, and what happened was my battery was actually dead. So while I was charging it, I went ahead and did my foundation. And I thought that that would be okay because today for our eyeshadow, we're using lipstick. So I'm really only going to be using this lipstick, and then I'm going to be using one Super Shock shadow from ColourPop, and it is this pretty color right here. Let me take the cap off for you so you can see. So it's this beautiful shade right here. It's like a really like pearly, kind of iridescent, pretty pinkish red. It is called Baby Talk. First, I'm going to be going in with this lipstick, and then we're just going to top it off with this. So because of that, I was like, you know what, it should be fine to do my foundation. So let's go ahead and bring you guys in. So I haven't primed this eye, so I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. I'm actually trying out the Age Rewind concealer just to see how it works as a primer. Okay, so now that we have that done, we're basically going to go right in. And the lipstick that I'm using, this is a ultra matte lip from ColourPop. I'm just going to dot it in my crease. You don't need too much of this because it actually does blend very well. You do want to make sure that you're working quickly. That way you don't have any type of problems with blending it out. If it does dry on your lid before it's blended, then of course it is going to be a little bit harder to blend out. But as long as you work with it quickly, you shouldn't have that issue unless you're moving like a turtle. Then it should blend pretty fine for you. It doesn't like on your eyelid, it's a lot different than putting it on your lip. On your lip, it like dries so hard and you can almost never get it off. I'm really concerned that I'm gonna have like stained eyelids, but it doesn't feel like hard or, you know, if you've tried the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lips before, you know the feeling that it kind of gives your lips. You know, you can feel like it's really matte. So the brush that I'm using to blend this out, this is a A6 from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I really like this brush because it's nice and dense, so it really moves the color around or the lipstick around nice. I would choose a more dense brush like this one if you're going to attempt to do this look, because it's not like a fluffy brush. If you were to use this brush, the bristles are more long and less dense, so they would kind of just go everywhere and you wouldn't really have much control. So a dense brush would be better. That way you have more control of where the pigment is going. And I'm really just buffing this in, like going in circular motions. But y'all see what I mean when I say it's not like terribly bad to blend out. You would think, you know, because it's a lipstick, like you're going to really struggle with it. But it works pretty good. I'm just going to kind of use this as a little guide. That way I don't, you know, have to go back and clean it up, because I already have powder on too, so that would probably be hard to do. I'm kind of wiping the brush off as I blend just because it is lipstick. Like, it's not really like eyeshadow. So if you've ever put on this lipstick, then you know, like when you take it off, like, you know, it just keeps smearing and smearing and smearing. That's kind of like what it's doing on the eye. So if you don't, you know, like kind of clear off your brush, you're just gonna be moving that pigment around and moving it, and it's kind of going to be too much. So you do want to make sure you're just cleaning off your brush in between, you know, your little blending. I'm going to take a fluffy brush like this, and I'm just going to further blend it up. Now that that's done, all we're going to do now is literally go in with this shade, the Baby Talk, and apply that over. You can use your finger, and I'm going to use a brush just because I do have nails. Well, not that one, that one's broken. But I have nails on all the other fingers. Sometimes, like if I guess I could use this finger, but you know, I'd be flicking off, whatever. That's weird, I don't use that finger. Use your finger, yeah, but sometimes I like dip my nail in the eyeshadow too, so when I go to put it on, like my nail will touch my eyelid and then transfer it somewhere I don't want it to. So I'm just going to use a brush. And then of course, since we did just put down a lipstick, the base is still pretty sticky, so you can just apply this right over. Not sticky, but like tacky. And then I am going to kind of blend this right here so it's not so harsh, it's more seamless like this side. And I'm still using the same brush. Alright y'all, so that is literally it for the eyes. Like, that's it. So easy, right? So easy. I actually think that I need to put some more of this over here. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and do our under eyes. I'm gonna get the lipstick and just do like a dab, like the tiniest little dab underneath my eye, and then I'm just gonna move that around with this same little brush. And just hold your breath the whole time that you do this. That I needed a little bit more than just a dot though. I don't want to get, you know, too happy, and then I know that this face is, you know, not attractive, but it really kind of helps to stretch the underneath of the eye. I'm going to dip into my Makeup Geek palette by Manny MUA. This one right here, it's called Mars. I'm going to take that and just drag that right up underneath. Sorry, I know I zoomed you guys out. Alright, so pretty much all that's left to do is to go ahead and finish up our face. I need to bronze. And I had said I didn't think this bronzer would match me, but I actually put it, oh my gosh. It smells so good. In my last video, I was going to try this whenever I tried out the foundation, but I didn't think that it would match me. It looked way too light. I guess because it says light bronzer. Maybe that just scared me. I put it on my sister and it didn't show up light on her, but I don't know if that's because there was residue of like my bronzer on the brush. I don't know. I'm just going to try it, and worst case scenario, I just don't use it ever again. It smells so good though. And you guys, I'm using this one really. I'm like, okay, I need to try it because I don't have any bronzer. I do have some, but let me show you my sad little contour kit. You guys, I've had this contour kit for years. That's not too light, right? That's like good. I think that's actually really nice. Well, sorry to my sister because I told her I was going to give it to her. But I was putting it on her and I was like, wait, this doesn't seem as light as I thought. So I was like, you know what? I'm actually going to keep it. Oops, sorry, wrist. Yeah, that's so nice. Yes, this is really, really nice. I really like that. Holy crap. I forgot what a good bronzer does. You guys, I've never used any other bronzer except for this contour kit. First of all, look how beat up it is. Like, the freaking plastic coating is starting to come off. I have to be careful opening it because look. This is what I'm left with, and this little thing like comes out, like it moves around in there. It's not even attached to the pan anymore. And this is my shade. So it's really hard to like try to get this big old brush in there. So I was like, I need to at least try to use this, and it smells so good. I love how my blush just has like little pieces of eyelashes on it. I like to take this with an angled brush. Wow, I'm really shook at how good my makeup looks because this morning my face was like, don't put makeup on me. You guys, do you see how it looks like I'm wearing highlight? Like, I love this blush. And I like to put it here. I feel like highlighter is the one thing that like, I'm like, okay, come on. You need to get better here. Like, it makes me mad because this cheek, like, this overall skin is a lot smoother, and like this cheek, girl, I don't know what happens over here. Like, you see how you can already, I don't know, there's like dimples in my skin or something. So it just makes the highlighter not look, you know, smooth. Like, you can see the dimples in the highlighter. I don't know if it's me or the highlighter. I don't know what it is, but, well, obviously it's my skin. But it makes me really mad, and I don't want to get like Botox or anything because once you've gotten Botox, you have to like keep on going, you know, in order to maintain the Botox, because that stuff does fade away. It's not permanent. So I just don't want to start on that whole Botox thing. If I'm gonna get Botox in anything, it's gonna be just my top lip. Oh my gosh. Can we talk about my lips? Because I was watching my last video and my lips looked so dry, and that's because they are so dry. You guys, I just have a problem with biting my lips and like licking my lips, and I feel like that dries them out more, you know, like me licking them. And I love to bite on my lips, like half of the time, like I'm like this, biting my lip, and it's just so normal for me that I don't realize that I'm doing it, but I'm trying to break out of it and I just can't. Like, I bite my lips and then I start to bite the skin, and it's just, my lips will get so bad, and it's like to the point where chapstick does me no justice. I literally have chapstick everywhere and it just doesn't really help. So if you ever wondered why the heck I don't like wearing lipstick, it's because I bite my lips and they're super dry, which I think I've said that before, but yeah, my lips, just like to put some on my nose. Yesterday I like tried the whole, you know, like strobing thing, and I actually liked it. It like just gives you an overall like healthier glow, you know, like she's alive, she's glowing, you know. Before I'd be like, no, that's stupid, you know, you look like you have an oily ass forehead. But actually doing it on myself, it actually doesn't look that way, you know. You just have like a more healthy glow sheen, if you will. I like to go in my inner corners. And then right here. And then here recently I've been doing the brow bone, which I usually used to hate this too. I don't know, you guys, I used to be like so oily. I used to have a really hard time like controlling my oil. My whole face would just get so oily. Like my eyebrows would get oily, and like all my whole forehead, my eyelids. So I just wouldn't like, if I put the highlight there, I would just feel like it'd make me look oily even faster. I don't know. My eyebrows in my last video were so light because I forgot to go back in with powder. I know that there was sparse areas So if you were judging me, just know that I was judging me too. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put on some mascara and some lashes. I don't really think that, you know, putting on mascara and lashes is something that y'all really need to see. For one, you're just going to see me in the mirror like this. And two, every time I try to put on my lashes on camera, you can't really tell what I'm doing because like my hand is in the way. So yeah, if that's something that y'all want to see, let me know down in the comments. But I just truly feel like it's pretty self-explanatory, you know. But if you guys want to see how I do those things, then just let me know and I'll be sure to include them in my videos. Alrighty, so our lashes are on. One thing that I like to do once I get my lashes on is cover the lash band. So how I do that, whenever I'm not wearing eyeliner, just like today, what I'll do is I'll get a flat brush like this. This is a Morphe M432 and I just dipped it in some black eyeshadow. And all I'm going to do is kind of pull my lashes down and then just tap it against the lash band. You see how right here at the edge I've tapped the black eyeshadow on, and then over here you can still see the white. This makes them look better. You can't see the lash band anymore, and you don't have to worry about you going out and somebody being able to see your lash band, because that's not cute, girl. Now the last thing that I'm going to do, I'm actually going to take a lip liner. This is a NYX lip liner, and this is the shade, this is in the shade Burgundy, and this is what the color looks like. I'm actually going to take this in my waterline, so I'm not using it for lip liner at all. I'm just using it so we don't have this like skin gap right there on our waterline. It's like all pretty consistent and just one nice little smoky eye. And then now for the lips, I'm going to take this, but I'm actually not going to just put it right on my lips. I'm going to put it just like I just almost want it to be like a lip stain. Then I'm going to take my Fenty Gloss Bomb. I think that about brings us to the end of the video. That's all that I have for you guys today. But I really hope that this does inspire you to put your ultra matte lipsticks to some use. Or it doesn't necessarily have to be from ColourPop. It can be any matte lip that you have or liquid lip. Maybe repurpose it if you don't use it as a lipstick anymore. I really hardly ever wear a red lip. That's why I wanted to put this on my eyes, because have to make use of it for something. You spend all your hard-earned money on makeup, so just put it all to some good use. Play around. It's literally at your hands to create whatever you want with it. So I really hope that I did inspire you guys a little bit in this video. I'm not the first person to do this. As always, please make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you thought of this look. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Help me reach my goal by getting 2,000 subscribers. And I love you guys so much, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye. And look, my hair, it's just gonna be doing its thing. Like, it's super short right now, so there's not much that I can do with it. So I don't even be worried about my hair in these videos. I don't know if y'all know this, but